Marvel Universe Live brings together Iron Man, Spider-Man, Thor, and a bunch of your favorite characters in this live-action stunt show put on by the same company that did the Ringling Bros circus. But it's not a comic book, TV show, or movie, so how Marvel is the Marvel Universe Live?
For us, the one thing I love about this is that this isn't something you walk in and you're gonna know the story. We intro perfectly into our original storyline that we have created specifically for this show to tour the world. So the story's been being worked on over the last 2 years. It's a long process, it's very detailed. We work with the story writer, with our director, in conjunction with the Marvel team, as well as our producer, Juliet Feld. And what they do is, they come to an agreement of what kind of story they want to tell. At the end of it all, we want to make sure we keep the integrity of the Marvel Universe world. The last thing we ever want to do is to have a show that the fans come out to and they see something that's not Marvel.
With all of these death-defying stunts and fight sequences, putting on a costume cannot be the only thing you have to do to become a superhero.
We spent about a month going through what we call superhero boot camp. And that's just preparing us for like a bunch of cardio and weightlifting and exercises and all this other crazy stuff to be able to keep this stamina and maintain this show.
Age of Heroes takes Marvel characters and puts them in volcanoes, New York City streets, and all over the galaxy. And the superpower that makes that possible is technology.
We integrate motion tracking very heavily into our show. Not only for our spotlight system, which basically is a bunch of moving lights that will follow the performers as they move around the stage, but we also use it for video projection, such as this, which is where a set piece, a set piece can move, and as that set piece moves, we'll map video to it and warp it just right to make sure that it looks seamless and it looks great as it moves. The technology was decided on based upon what was needed for the show. The designers sat down together and basically decided, okay, we're going to need to do this and make this happen in the show. So from there, they were able to choose, okay, so we need this many projectors to cover this amount of surface, at least from the projection standpoint. The automation and the other technical aspects of the show are very much dependent upon the story and what has to happen in the story. We could do anything. We could do any show technically with this projection system. So this screen here is just basically a multi-image of all the output feeds. Each one of these is a projector, and we have to take these individual outputs of video and splice them together to make a seamless map, as we call it, on the set. The set's completely gray, so we have to paint it. We're the paint for the set with video, and we have to make it look as good as we can. So we don't want to see these individual feeds. Okay. That's something that we use just to help us with the mapping process. Okay. And so then this is the final, basically what it looks like, and this is the software we use, which will map all of the these projectors together. And so I'll have a projector in different areas, and then you can warp it to make it look a certain way.
Whoa, that was pretty intense. Now, if you're here to see a traditional Marvel story recreated live, this might not be for you. But if you're here to see a totally new, original story based on your favorite characters with some stunts and technology thrown in, then Marvel Universe Live is a must-see.